Chew this for 60 seconds to improve erection naturally. It almost sounds too easy, does it not? Yet the truth is certain, natural foods can act like quick activators for circulation, hormones, and energy if you use them the right way. I am Dr. Charlotte Hayes, and today I want to show you how a simple chewing habit done for just a minute a day can support firmer, more reliable erections after 50. Stay with me because by the end of this video, you will know exactly what to chew, how it works, and how to make this an easy daily ritual for your vitality. First, let us talk about why chewing itself is so powerful. When you chew, you activate saliva, and saliva contains enzymes that start breaking down food immediately. This means the nutrients in what you chew are absorbed faster and more efficiently. At the same time, chewing signals your nervous system to wake up circulation, preparing your body for energy. For men over 50 who may already have slower digestion and weaker absorption, chewing thoroughly can make the difference between nutrients passing through unused or actually fueling your body. That is why I often recommend chewing certain natural boosters that directly support circulation, testosterone, and performance. The first thing I recommend chewing is garlic. I know it does not sound glamorous, but hear me out. Garlic is one of nature's most powerful natural medicines, and when it comes to circulation and erections, it deserves your attention. Garlic contains special compounds called allicin and sulfur compounds. These are only released when the garlic is crushed, chopped, or chewed. Once activated, they help your blood vessels produce nitric oxide, and nitric oxide is the very compound your body depends on to relax and widen blood vessels, allowing blood to flow freely into the penis. Without enough nitric oxide, erections become weak, short-lived, or inconsistent. When you chew raw garlic for just 30 to 60 seconds, those compounds mix with your saliva and begin working almost immediately. The process helps thin the blood slightly, lowers high blood pressure, and keeps arteries from becoming stiff or clogged. This means circulation improves not just to your heart or brain, but also to the pelvic region, exactly where you need it for firmness. Over time, this simple habit can lead to erections that are firmer and easier to maintain. Many men also notice improvements in their overall stamina, energy levels, and even recovery after physical activity. Garlic is like a natural tonic for your entire vascular system, and a healthy vascular system is the foundation of male performance. Now, I know what you may be thinking. The taste and smell can be strong. If chewing a whole clove feels overwhelming, you can slice a clove in half and let it sit for a minute before eating. Letting it sit allows allicin to fully activate, so you still get the benefits even if you do not chew a large piece. Another option is to mash garlic into warm water or mix it with honey, which can make the flavor more tolerable while still delivering its effects. The key is consistency, not quantity. One small clove chewed daily is plenty. You do not need to chew multiple cloves or overwhelm your stomach. Too much raw garlic at once can cause digestive upset or heartburn, so think small but steady. Over a few weeks, that small daily act adds up to noticeable improvements in circulation, energy, and sexual vitality. And here is an added benefit. Garlic not only supports erections, it also supports prostate health by lowering inflammation and improving blood flow. Garlic can relieve some of the congestion that builds up in the prostate with age. That means less pressure on the bladder, fewer nighttime trips to the bathroom, and a lighter, more energized feeling overall. So, while chewing garlic for 60 seconds might not sound appealing at first, it is one of the simplest, most natural ways you can support your erections, your prostate, and your energy all at the same time. The second food to chew is ginger. This root has been treasured for centuries in traditional medicine, and modern science now confirms why. Ginger root is packed with antioxidants and natural compounds, called ginger rolls and shogalls. These compounds work inside the body to relax blood vessels, increase blood flow, reduce inflammation, and even support healthy testosterone levels. When you chew fresh ginger, it creates a natural warming effect in the body. You can almost feel the heat spreading as circulation increases, especially down into the pelvic region. That warmth is not just a sensation. It is blood moving more freely, tissues receiving more oxygen, and your body preparing itself for stronger, more reliable erections. I often suggest men cut a thin slice of fresh ginger, about the size of your thumbnail, and chew it slowly for around a minute. The juices mix with your saliva and start working quickly, providing benefits for both sexual health and overall vitality. But ginger does more than improve circulation. It also supports digestion, reduces bloating, and calms the stomach. Many men over 50 struggle with sluggish digestion, which leaves them feeling heavy, tired, and less interested in intimacy. By chewing ginger regularly, you help your digestive system work more efficiently, which in turn frees up energy for other parts of your life, including the bedroom. Another overlooked benefit of ginger is its effect on the nervous system. Ginger has a natural calming quality. It lowers stress hormones and helps quiet racing thoughts that makes it easier to relax into intimacy instead of being distracted, anxious, or tense. And as you probably know, stress is one of the biggest enemies of performance. Now, let us talk about nuts, especially walnuts. Walnuts are one of the best foods you can chew slowly if you want to support testosterone and circulation at the same time. They are rich in an amino acid called arginine, which your body uses to produce nitric oxide, the same compound activated by garlic. With more nitric oxide, your blood vessels relax, widen, and deliver blood more easily into the penis. But that is not all. Walnuts also contain healthy fats, particularly omega-3 fatty acids. These fats are the building blocks for testosterone. Remember, testosterone is made from cholesterol, and without the right kinds of fats, your body struggles to make enough of this vital hormone. By chewing walnuts thoroughly, you help release these oils and make them easier for your body to absorb and use. The act of chewing walnuts slowly does two important things. First, it breaks down the nuts more completely, allowing your digestive system to access the nutrients more efficiently. Second, it slows you down, giving your body time to process the food and absorb it properly. This mindful chewing not only improves digestion, but also ensures your bloodstream is actually receiving the full benefit of the nutrients. Just 1 or 2 small handfuls of walnuts chewed daily can steadily improve hormone balance and circulation. Over time, this leads to more natural energy, stronger morning erections, and better stamina, and the benefits are not limited to sexual health. Walnuts also protect your heart, support brain function, and reduce inflammation throughout the body. So, when you chew ginger or walnuts, just like with garlic, you are not only boosting your erections, you are strengthening the foundation of your overall vitality. So, how do you make this work for you? The trick is not to chew all of these at once. Instead, pick one food, garlic, ginger, or walnuts, and start with that. Chew it thoroughly for about 60 seconds once a day, preferably in the evening or after a meal. For garlic, a single clove is enough. For ginger, a thin slice the size of your thumbnail will do. For walnuts, a small handful is plenty. The key is consistency. One day will not make a difference, but several weeks of steady use can transform the way your body feels and responds. Now, a word of caution. As powerful as these natural foods are, you do not want to overwhelm your system by chewing large amounts, especially of garlic or ginger, all at once. Too much garlic can irritate your stomach lining, lead to heartburn, or cause digestive discomfort. Ginger, while very beneficial, can feel harsh in excess, creating a burning sensation or upsetting the stomach. Remember, this is not about force. It is about gentle, steady support that your body can actually use. A small piece of garlic, a thin slice of ginger, or a handful of walnuts is more than enough to unlock the benefits over time. Think of these foods like medicine in the right dose, powerful in small, consistent amounts, but uncomfortable if overdone. Also, be mindful of what you pair them with. Avoid mixing these foods with heavy alcohol or late-night overeating. Alcohol may relax you temporarily, but it dehydrates the body, lowers testosterone, and reduces nerve sensitivity, undoing much of the circulation benefit you are working to build. Late-night overeating slows digestion, makes sleep restless, and interferes with the deep stages of sleep where testosterone is naturally produced. If you are chewing garlic, ginger, or walnuts, let them be part of a balanced, thoughtful routine instead of something that gets buried under poor habits. So, let us bring this all together. Older men, you do not need to rely only on pills or quick fixes. Something as simple as chewing a clove of garlic, a slice of ginger, or a handful of walnuts for 60 seconds a day can quietly wake up circulation, support testosterone, and restore confidence in your erections. The real power here is in the ritual. By building small, consistent daily habits, you are giving your body the tools it needs to perform naturally without forcing it or overwhelming it. You are reminding your system how to work the way it was designed to. And here is the best part. These foods do not just improve sexual health, they also protect your heart, lower inflammation, balance your hormones, and keep your energy levels steady throughout the day. They sharpen your focus, strengthen your endurance, and support your overall vitality. In other words, you are not just improving erections. You are strengthening your entire foundation for health, confidence, and longevity. When you start to feel the difference, firmer mornings, steadier energy, fewer worries about performance, you will realize how powerful these simple natural practices can be. And it all begins with 60 seconds of chewing. So here is my challenge to you. Starting tonight, pick one of these foods and chew it slowly for 60 seconds. Do it consistently for a few weeks and pay attention to how your body responds. You may be surprised at how much lighter, stronger, and more confident you feel. I am Dr. Charlotte Hayes, and I want to remind you your best years are not behind you. With the right habits, you can keep your body strong, your hormones balanced, and your mornings alive with energy. If you found this helpful, subscribe to the channel for more natural, practical tips to support men's health after 50. Your body is capable of more than you realize. You just need to give it the right tools.